Hey everybody, it's Travel Max here. I am in an airport again, as usual. So far no delays, which is quite unusual. I'm just about to jet off for Christmas. Now this is a holiday I've actually planned quite a long way in advance, in that I booked the holiday, well, I booked the flights about 6 days ago, which while for most people sounds really last minute, for me it's actually quite a long way ahead. So this time, because I booked it so long ago, all 5 days, I've had time to plan. So I'm going away for 2 weeks to Sri Lanka. And I've got an itinerary. See how much this itinerary I'm going to see is I really don't know. I've left a bit of a break for 1 day, so if I overrun in one place because I love it so much, when I'm in the mountains, then if I really find that the tea up there is fantastic, then I'll stay there for another day or two, and then I go down to the beach to go do a bit of surfing. But I've left the itinerary open enough, and everyone should. You should always leave a little bit of lag and don't book everything. So I'm staying in the Mount Lavina Hotel, as you can see behind me. It's one of the oldest hotels here in Sri Lanka. It's 200 years old. It's a 5-star hotel. I think one of the only 5-star hotels here, but they do have some perks, which is last night they had a cocktail party where they offered free cocktail, free beer, and so I went back and had 9 free beers because, well, they were free. So I actually got absolutely smashed while listening to really bad carol singing, which made me feel a little Christmassy. Put my time to done Colombo, and now I've got to go to Kandy. The train was completely full, so now I'm getting the bus. So a bus full of people. It's an experience and a half. I don't know how long the bus is. I think 2 or 3 hours. So I don't know what's going to happen, but it should be an eventful trip. See what happens. When I get to Kandy, I'm going to probably want to have a massage or something, because I got a funny feeling this is going to be an absolute bone shaker of a journey, where if I make it in one piece, I'll be really, really surprised. I mean, cold beer we welcome the other end, because it's about 28 degrees at the moment, and I'm starting to cook from the inside out. I've already been hassled about 9 times to try and give up my seat, but that's what happens when you travel 3rd class. You feel a bit bad because you get these old ladies saying, "Oh, can I sit down?" You're like, no, I'm not giving up my seat. If I'm going to sit here for 2 hours, I'm not giving up my seat. I don't care how old you are. Chivalry is dead here for me. Chivalry is dead. Maybe if they're pregnant, but unfortunately even then I'll be like, ooh. Maybe. One good thing about getting the bus is you get to see the city, and I have to say, Colombo is where I am now, just leaving, is a dog-ag, ugly ass city. I mean, take my face in the morning after a heavy night, that's ugly. Colombo is probably about the same sort of level as ugliness. I haven't seen one redeeming feature of the whole city. Not one building, not one hedge, not one sculpture, nothing. It is an ugly city. The people are nice, very friendly, but if you come in for the sights, probably best skip Colombo, go straight on to somewhere else. Where, I don't know, I'll tell you that later. It's actually fine. You might think it looks bad, but it's actually comfortable. The horns are hoot. Bum bum. And the concentration on the driver's face. Look at him. This is a mental workout. I reckon he's going to die by the time he's 42 from a heart attack. 3 hours of this. More beautiful buildings. Everywhere beautiful buildings. Tuk tuk. That's the taxi of Sri Lanka. The official taxi. They're everywhere.
My girlfriend like to bowl with me.
It's yours is meant to be.
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Hello? Hello? How are you? So here in Kandy, I've learned quite a few things. I've learned that it rains. It rains a lot. It hasn't stopped raining since we've been here. So I'm only going to stay 1 night. I had planned on staying 2, but when it's raining so much, there's absolutely no point really of staying. There's nothing, you can't go out, you can't do anything. So I've just bought a train ticket to the next town, which is Nuya Ella. It's up in the mountains, so I was expected to be cold there. So I'm looking forward to getting there, and that's where more of the tree plantations are. But the forecast is more rain. Some of the top things to do in Kandy are Temple of the North, which we didn't see. St Paul's Church, which I didn't see. The Royal Botanical Gardens, which I didn't see. The Museum of Kandy, which I didn't see. I did, however, see the Kandy dancers, which is this, which is terrible. It's interesting, but my god, can they not dance? I think apparently it takes years of training to be able to dance like them. I think it actually takes years of dancing training to be that out of time with each other, and also to all be singing a different note in the same song. It was hilariously bad, but for 500 rupees, it's one of those things where you have to do something here, and it's definitely worth seeing, and you will see if you come here because there's limited options where else to see. Here in Kandy, there's not actually that much to do because of the weather. It's absolutely tipping it down. It's just like England, but in the summer. It's 15, 16 degrees, and it's cold and wet. So what we have here, as we're in Kandy, is some fruit, and it's a game. So the game is you take the fruit, hit it, Candy Crush.
Sugar Crush.
Max's travel thought of the day is a lot of people are really scared when they travel that they're not going to meet anyone. This really couldn't be further from the truth. You'll meet more people in 2 days than you'll probably meet in a year of living in a city. I know I've probably gained 80% of my friends from travelling around the world, not just because they've got a very similar sort of outlook on life as me, but because you're forced to meet people. When you're living in London or Bristol or any other city, you meet people slowly by default, by clubs and by bits and pieces, and it's actually very hard to meet people. Coming abroad, you just talk to people in bars, you talk to people in where you're staying, you share ideas, and before you know it, they're your friend. So for those who use the excuse that I don't know anyone or I'm scared I won't meet anyone, until you try it, I just have to take my word from it, you will have more friends than you've ever had in your life once you start travelling. It's a friendly profession, this travelling's business. That's all I have time for today. I'm going to pick this one up tomorrow. Hope you have a great Christmas, and I shall see you next time. Thanks a lot.